Everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usean ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Airbase Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Good morning, everybody. I am Super G-Load, and welcome to Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. I think the best Ace Combat game in the series, but it is literally the only Ace Combat game I've played. A colleague of mine tells me Ace Combat 4 is the best. Ace Combat 0, I think, came out around that time as well, and that's probably also a good game. So I'm going to endeavor to play this game as realistically as possible. I'll be using sensible fighters based on the progression, even though I have unlocked every fighter and every weapon for single player. And I will probably not be talking too much during the missions. I might add some commentary afterwards, or in the replay I might do a little more talking about how I felt the mission went. But this is largely going to be me silently flying fighter jets. Also, I'll be attempting to compare how the fighter jets perform compared to their real-world equivalents. So, mission 1, they're all flying F-16s, so we're going to be flying F-16s. As for weapons, the 4 air-to-air missile is what I would use. I don't use the guided penetration bomb, really. I'm not a fan of the aerial suppression missiles, so we'll use the 4 air-to-air missile. I'm going to keep using the special skin, because it's really cool, I love it. I'm not too worried about the emblem. And the parts are more or less what I want. They're the auto strafing machine gun, auto firing machine gun, more special missiles, more standard missiles, better acceleration and top speed, better handling, automated fire extinguisher, and the Queen's Custom, which just improves everything overall. So, and that's more or less what I run with for most of these missions.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Tower,
Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
call sign Mage 2.
Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2 airborne.
Altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Golem 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact.
Copy that. Mage 1, tally 3.
All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Locked. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Performance is all off. This is about twice the max speed of an F-16.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Good kill.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Locked. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Breaking hostile lock.
Roger that.
Mage 2 splashed abandoned.
Don't let them destroy the harbor! Where the hell are our fighters?
Mage
The
2,
harbor's
missile
under heavy
launch.
fire!
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes.
Control Mage 2 descending,
Slow
dead
down.
side of the
It's just
airport.
one sortie.
Cross overhead to join midfield,
Don't try
left
to be a
down
hero. I want you
when
to make it back
runway
in one piece, you
09er.
hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Gollum Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Gollum 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Kusantalis of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties.
You'll see
Time
why
to stop
later
the
I did
bullshit.
that.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
I really love this feature of this game, the replay. Because, I mean, you see a lot of really awesome things. Also, as a tool, you can use it to figure out your shortcomings and how to improve as a pilot. I made a lot of bad mistakes. Well, not bad, but I could have... This was sloppy. I should have done better.
You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber
And that
confirmed
was just a
down.
really cool
Good job,
shot.
Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
I flew through the clouds on purpose. Listen to the music.
They're way overhead. Let's
You
go
can't really
introduce
notice it.
ourselves.
But like the music kind of gets a little muffled when you fly through the clouds, and I think that's a really nice touch.
Is asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Locked. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
I'll stick with this angle just so that I can kind of maybe
Mage 2.
see
Target's
what
in
I'm
range.
pointing
Where
at.
are bombers?
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
I'll say this.
Get your special weapon.
Now I've never flown a fighter jet before, but I'm fairly certain that's not how yaw works. When you're flying, yaw is something that you want to manage. It's not used to point your nose that way normally. What you're doing is you're putting your aircraft into uncoordinated flight. You're going to slow it down, you're going to reduce the effectiveness of your control surfaces, and you're going to increase your stall speed, which is all bad things. There's a time and place for such maneuvers, but I'm not sure if that's how rudders work with fighter jets.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6
And
covered,
with
sir.
what little experience I have flying twins, I find that you are actually not using the rudder pedals as much in the twin. Certainly not like in a single engine prop.
HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
That all being said, I use the rudder a shitload. It's probably a bad habit from Free Space 2, but it kind of just kicks your tail around in a bit of a different way, making it harder to shoot at you from behind. However, this game, seeing as it's, you know, sort of realistic fighter jets, they're going to be using missiles, so it doesn't matter how much I buck my tail around with the rudder, the missile is still going to, you know, lock on and give chase. I'll probably need to be relying more on high G turns, as they call them, and just vertical flight, which sucks because I'm awful at vertical flight. Inverted flight is easier than vertical flight. I guess the thing is, with using the rudder like this, you can kind of do a little bit finer control, whereas it's really easy to overturn with extreme amounts of bank and pitch, like you see with fighter jets. You're almost always going to 90. I'm really a big fan of Immelmans, it seems. Even though I'm 99% sure a fighter jet can't do an Immelman either, but whatever. Right here. I got a little too far ahead of the bombers. I should have lagged behind them rather than try to go to the middle of them. And well, that was easy enough, but could have done a whole lot better.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
And I have my speed in knots and my altitude in feet, just so that I can make sense of it. I could use kilometers per hour and meters. Generally speaking, there's 3 feet in 1 meter, and there's 2 kilometers in 1 nautical mile, give or take. And I'll probably throw in the geeky stuff. and also, there's no way, there is absolutely no frickin' way an F-16 is going to approach this runway like a Cessna. An overhead procedure? Are you kidding me? That would never happen. Probably.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette-Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.